G'day guys, Crunch Time LSB here. Welcome back to the another video. This is my reptile room update. As you can see so far, I've made a lot of changes in this room, but I'll get that later. First up is my jungle coastal carpet python, Murray. He's about 3 years of age. He feeds on medium rats now. He's on his hammock just chilling. So he's in a 68cm by 68cm by 58cm old terrarium, like fish tank, which I converted to his house. So he's got his hammock there, a few sticks he can climb up, a rock there or water bowl and that. Behind here, that's his heat mat there. And not much to say about this snake anyway. Basically just sits up there all day, and at night time he's all over the place. So yeah, that's about him I think. He's just got a UV strip up there. Yeah, not much, I'm not sure what else I should say because that's about it about him really. Move on to my two blue tongues, which are in a 4 foot by 1.5 foot enclosure by 1.5. I'm not sure the exact measurements to these enclosures, so I'm out of whack. These guys eat. There's a water bowl there. That's their food bowl there. They eat a bit of dog food, carrot, broccoli, bok choy. On occasion I do give them mushrooms. So yeah. These are my two eastern blue tongues. They're brother and sister. They are 6 years of age. Their names are Bluey and Bo. Just take this out. So the one at the back there is Bo. He's a 45cm male. And then the one at the front here, with the head down here, is Bluey. She's a female, and she's about 43cm long. So they've been together in this enclosure for a couple of years. They've been together for their whole lives, really. Ever since the day they were born, they've been together. Put this back over the top of them. This morning they were both out and about, getting a bit of heat. It's pretty warm in here. I'm not sure they're... No. So, it says it's about 27 degrees in here, or 80 degrees Fahrenheit. So, that's basically it. With all my enclosures, they've got a 30 degree Celsius hotspot, which is about 80 degrees Fahrenheit, and about 25 degree Celsius cool area, or in that case, that'd be like 75 or 70 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm not really sure. So yeah, these guys are 6 years of age, brother and sister. They got a UV. I had someone commenting it's not good for bright UV, but it's the camera. It's making that very bright. It's a bit dull than it looks. Then up here's a 100-watt heat globe since it's coming to winter here in Australia, and trying to keep these guys warm throughout winter. So yeah, move on to my female eastern war dragon. She's my male bee dragon, my two other snakes, and her are all 3 foot by 1.5 foot by 1 foot enclosures. And Lucy there is in the 2.5 foot enclosure. She eats the same things as the blue tongues. She's got a 50-watt heat globe there, a UV strip, her branch, hammock, her massive water bowl that she sits in. So Akko, he's about 5 years of age, I believe. I had her since she was a hatchling back in 2012. So yeah, she was born in 2011, I think. So she's about 5-6 years of age. She's about 51 centimeters, and people say, or have friends who said they're very hard to tame water dragons. For me, over the 5 years, just being patient and being gentle. She's shedding at the moment too. As you can see, she doesn't mind being handled. Only problem I've got with her is her pooing on me. Yeah, you can go back in your water. Yeah, she's pretty funny about her food bowl too. That if it was a cockroach or some kind of insect there, she'd run out of water and just grab and rip right into it. So yeah, she's a, as you can see, I'm not sure you can see through that wire, but how big she is. So yeah, that's Akko. Now I'll move on to my male bee dragon Beardy. He's got a 100-watt heat globe, a UVB. Like I said before, it's the camera is making that pretty bright, otherwise it's not that bright. So the bee dragons eat carrot, broccoli, bok choy. On occasion I give my animals meal simple worms, woodies, and crickets. But on occasion I might put apple, banana, strawberry in their food bowls. So Beardy here, I had about 5 years, but he's about 9 years of age when we first got him. Well, like 4 years of age, but he's 9 now. He's a male Australian bearded dragon. He's not happy today. Sorry, buddy. It's very hard to pick him up with one hand. I like to pick him up with two. Hang on, guys. Come in, Lordy. There he is. Bring him over here. Get a bit more light. So yeah, he's an old bloke. Sad thing is, he's only got a few years left in him at least. With all my reptiles, besides the bee dragons, can last 25 to 30 years. With the bee dragons, they can last from anywhere to 10 to like 12 years. I've heard someone keeping their bee dragon as long as 13.5 years. But I'm not sure if he's able to do that. That's a bit better. He's pretty black at the moment because he's pretty upset with me. There's his water bowl. He's high. Rocky's on now. Got a stick going across, see if he was still in the UV. So yeah. That's Beardy. He's a big guy. Usually when he's happy, he's all gold, orange and white coloration, which makes him a spectacular bearded dragon. After this video I might have a couple of photos up of him or something if I remember. But I'll move down to my female bee dragon Lucy. Same kind of setup but small enclosure. Just about. See, there's the edges there and then you got that. So she's my female Australian bearded dragon. Both are, by the way, 45 centimeters long. But she weighs double. I think Beardy's like 235 grams or something rather. And she's like 500, which makes her a pretty big girl. Had her since she was about 6 months old. You can tell what the thickness of the tail is almost as thick as my finger down the bottom. Usually if you find them out in the wild in Australia, which are pretty hard to find, you know where they have to look for them in that. I had to find them. She's showing a bit of purple there. She's in a normal mood, when she's really happy. That last part of the tail goes like yellow, black like a tiger almost. There we go. And purple. At the moment these are like dark purple, but when she's happy, these stripes here go purple. and she could be that very blonde, sandy colour, you know, on her shoulders and that. And then her beard is like completely white, like white as white can be. So yeah, the videos I have, when they're in a good mood, they're pretty attractive. But there's other videos I've seen which have been more attractive. But oh well, I'm not really phased about colour. I'm just phased about that personality of this naughty boy. At least he doesn't care what's in the clothes to eat. Some days she'll eat, other days she won't. But what do you expect? They're going off. I'll just try and see this red hemoglobin comes on. Before that, I'll go to my spiny leaf-tailed insects. Both of them are females. I haven't had it for a few months. All they eat is just leaves, gum trees. More cells. Let me just grab one of them real quick. Their names are Emily and Lily. Come on. These guys are pretty hard to get out. Ah, she's a chin. Who have it? So here's Emily. She's a big girl. So yeah. She's a cheeky little girl at times, like they hang off people like Velcro. Come on, I'll put it back in. She does need a small Travarium. I might downsize them because I want to put something else in this enclosure later on in the year. Most important thing to do with these guys is spray them with water to keep the leaves moist and to get a good feed of them. So yeah, I'll move on to this little Travarium. As you see, that's the scientific name at the top. Then the common name there, its size. Got him for 45 Australian dollars. His name is Steve. He's my Nova Scorpion. Yeah, this bright's not that good. But he's in there. These guys, I'm not sure how toxic the venom is, but in temperament, it's a lot calmer than those desert scorpions here in Australia. Because when I got him, there was about 3 species. I'm not sure what the other one was, but it had desert and Nova. But the Nova was more the placid of the two. There he is. Sorry about the light, guys, it's not all that good. But yeah, I might get him out in a second. So he doesn't like the light. In fact, he hates it. So yeah, I will get him out for a second. Just going to stop the video here. I will get on to it. Well, guys, he didn't really want to come out, so because he was being all arch, sharp and aggressive, kind of. But I'll move down to my final reptiles. I was trying to put up a stand, but turns out it's malfunctioned, so now I've got to fix it. So in here I've got my 2 blonde spider pythons. Their names are Superstar and Graham, both females. Both of them are 7 years of age. They are the longest reptiles I've had. And they fed on adult mice. Just 100 big red hemoglobin. She's unhappy today. Not sure why. She hasn't been in that happy mood that she's always in. But one way or another, I'll get her out. Oop, no, I lost my balance because I'm crouching. They're tamed. Just trying to get a good shot of her. As you can see, it's quite hard to get a good shot of Superstar when she's on the move. But yeah, she's a big girl. She's probably as thick as 2 fingers together. That's how round she is. You can probably see there, but she loves it. She thinks I'm her dad, pretty much. But if I just leave her there, I'll just grab and put her around my neck. By the way, guys, I do apologise if the audio in this video is crap. It's always crap. Let's see if Graham would like to come out and say g'day. Here's the second one. Bit hard juggling 2 snakes and holding camera. Hey Graham, say hello to the camera. She's more brighter in colour than Superstar. Basically, she's gone off her food for the next few months. She won't start eating back till like October. Come on, Serena, cooperate. She's a funny girl. Graham, I just want you to look at the camera for me. There we go. Good girl. That's a full body length. Come on, you can go back in your house. And she gets. I think that would be about it for this video. I hope you guys liked, comment, hopefully. And if you're new around here, thank you for. If you do subscribe, thank you. I've only been, the time this video will be uploaded, it'll be almost a year of this channel. And I've got, at this point of time, I know I've got 121 subs. So thank you guys for that in a year. I thought within a year I'll probably get about probably 50, maybe 60 subs. But to reach 100 within a year, that's pretty special to me. I had support from some major channels like Juggernaut Productions, who else? Reptiles and Randomness. He's been on a couple other YouTube channels who I watch, saying he's got a good channel going. Then Striker Daniel FTW, he's the one who, you know, shouts me out a lot. He's a great mate of mine who helps me a fair bit. And he's always got me something to do when we go out and do reptile videos and that, like herping or something. And also Trey Beck, Reptile Junkie, who gave me a shout out back in September, which gave me a boost to get up to 100. I was stuck on like 80 odd subscribers, and then within that week I gained about 11. I got 100 within a week on that day. Because when you first shouted me out, I gained 6 subscribers in one night, pretty much. And then I was watching his live stream yesterday when this was recording this video now. Because today's date is the 23rd. And I was watching his live stream, he's saying g'day, how you going and that. And my parents think it's pretty cool, but I've been recognised about a lot of big names out there, you know. I'll be saying this again in another video when it comes around to the 1 year anniversary, but who knows. Like I said, make sure to like and comment and subscribe to my channel if you guys are enjoying my content. For me, the reason why I do YouTube is just for the fun and see if people can learn a couple of things how I'm caring on reptiles. Hopefully they're not being scared and that. But yeah, enough blabbering. I'll leave it off now. Take it easy, guys. I'll see you in another video.